1, go.
Hello, my name is Paige Richardson, and I'm going to be talking about the controversial topic of gun control. This is pretty relevant to everyone because everyone's been around guns, especially in this part of the United States. All of us grew up around them. So there's multiple perspectives on this topic. I'm going to be covering the people who think we should have guns and the people who think we should not have guns and we should put in place gun control. So the people who think that we should have guns believe heavily in uses, and then my other main point is the NRA, which I will get more into later. And then the people who think we should have gun control believe in the changes that it will make in the world and the fatalities that impact all of us. So the supporters of guns who think we should be able to have guns believe in its safety. So it keeps everyone safe, whether it's personal safety through law enforcement or just using firearms to protect their families from rabid or wild animals or so on and so forth. It's also a large sport. So a lot of people use it as a sport, like in big competitions or even TV shows, and it's really competitive. So the NRA. The NRA is one of many organizations that advocate for guns. The NRA stands for the National Rifle Association. It was founded in 1871, and they believe heavily in the Second Amendment of the Constitution, which states that we have the right to bear arms. And according to a BBC News article called "Why is Gun Lobby So Controversial?", they spend over $250 million per year in advocacy for gun control. And they have over 5 million members, including Vice President candidate Sarah Palin and Whoopi Goldberg. Now on to the proponent side, the people who think we should have gun control. This would mean, if we did implement gun control, that we would closely monitor and regulate guns, which would mean more confiscations. So they would take people's guns away. And another large issue is, will law enforcement carry? Some say yes, but majority say no. And then with them not having guns, a big question is, how will they combat those who have guns, who get them illegally? So they will use stun guns or tasers or other non-lethal ways to detain the people. So now I'm going to go on to the fatalities. According to a Harvard School of Business article called "The Impact of Mass Shootings on Gun Policy," there are over 30,000 gun fatalities per year, 56% of which are suicides, and 40% of which are homicides, and 4% are accidents. And then with mass shootings and fatalities, according to the Sandy Hook Promise, an article called 16 Facts About Gun Violence and School Shootings from earlier this year, there have been 1,316 school shootings since 1970, and the numbers continue to rise. 68% of those guns have been taken from their homes, and many schools don't provide proper healing assistance. So these kids are going through something traumatic, but there's no one to help them get through it, which leads to a lot of negative long-term effects. So increased drug and alcohol abuse, increased PTSD, anxiety and depression, and higher obesity levels due to the children being scared to go outside because of what they have gone through. So just to recap, so the people that think we should have guns believe in the Second Amendment right and the heavy uses of guns. And then the people who think we should not have guns believe heavily in mass shootings and the fatalities and the changes that it would make, which brings me to my point of stasis, which is the legality of it all. So it's basically the Second Amendment right versus the illegal uses of guns against everyone. Thank you.